following contest is scheduled for one fall. Can we have the first opponent to the ring, please?
She's back! For the first time since July.
She is the representative of the night, Nyte.
Remember, Kai, back in July, as you mentioned, that's the last time we saw Violet Nyte, but it also is important to note the last time we saw her, she failed to capture the Women's World Championship. Is that going to play a part in this match tonight?
Well, first of all, you're very negative using the word failed in that. Look at the positives on this. Violet Nyte is a World Championship Tournament finalist. She reached that final. She was one step away, 3 seconds away from becoming the inaugural Women's World Champion.
And can we have her opponent to the ring, please?
You're right in saying she did not capture that championship that night. Of course, Rhiannon Jade tonight, later on, defending the championship. But a win tonight will surely put Violet Nyte back on the path to that title. And I'm sure this young woman will want to be on that ladder as well in her Dragon Kingdom debut.
Making her
Abigail making her debut, as you said, Kai. First match here in Dragon Kingdom, and I'm sure she is going to want to make a name for herself. Show these people exactly what she can do, and I personally have seen that, and let me tell you, you're in for a treat.
I've had the opportunity to call quite a few of Abigail's matches over the past year or a year and a half, and she has been turning heads absolutely everywhere she turns up, and tonight in the Kingdom promises to be no different. But Violet Nyte is not looking to prove herself. She is looking to steamroll through Abigail, and Abigail needs to make sure that she is prepared for Violet Nyte's worst. And we've seen that Violet Nyte can be a very dangerous competitor. Abigail, the world's worst accent, cursing the technology here in Kids R Us tonight.
Got some gremlins going on, I think, in the speakers' technical issues, but we progress.
Who fed Gizmo after midnight?
It is that time of year. Knock, knock indeed. Oh.
Looking for a kick was Violet Nyte.
Block.
Abigail, look at this, very evasive early on. Oh. Back elbow, Violet Nyte unable to evade that.
Straight out the gate. Abigail on the offensive. Irish whip. Ducks the clothesline, spins around. Big cross body.
Misdirection there for Abigail into the cover. Kick out from Violet Nyte, and the representative of the night stays in this match. Would have been an incredible upset if Abigail was not only going to win this match, but win it that early on as well, Bev.
Early 2 count there. Early near fall. That is surely going to play in the mind. Oh, and exactly what we were talking about, Kai. Violet Nyte resorting to underhanded tactics.
Some might call it underhanded, others may call it necessary.
Oof. That was necessary. A elbow to the jaw and then a beautiful running European uppercut.
Under the chin and under the jaw there for Violet Nyte. Rolls through, looking for another elbow, misses again with the evasive techniques of Abigail.
Oh!
Under the jaw once again with that roundhouse and that big boot. Washes the face of Abigail.
2. Kick out by Abigail. A near fall of her own from Violet Nyte. Nyte now talking some trash to the newcomer Abigail.
Has Violet Nyte never watched a movie before? It never pays for the villain to monologue.
Shoving the, you see that, shoving the toes of the boots, which, as you can see, are not light, into the ribs of Abigail. It's just viciousness at this point.
Trapping the arm now, trying to talk on that shoulder of Abigail, and now looking to wrench at the jaw.
Oh, on the hair, and a headbutt to the back of the skull. We knew Violet Nyte was vicious, but this is another level right out the gate.
Back of the head is the softest part of the skull as well.
Chop.
A lot of damage can be done with that part of the head, Bevan, as I'm sure you know.
Oh, yeah. A forearm.
Violet Nyte, as we said, a finalist in that tournament, which meant that she had to defeat 2 people en route to that.
Knee to the breadbasket. Oh, misses with the...
Evasive techniques of her own from Violet Nyte, able to reverse that low-hanging drop kick.
Snap suplex there with a fisherman's hook. Just gets the 2 count. I think that tiny little split second it took Violet Nyte to grab that hook on the leg saved Abigail there.
The crowd not a fan of Violet Nyte, as Abigail trying to stir in the corner. As the world's worst accident, hoping to prove that her being here in Dragon Kingdom is no accident at all. Violet Nyte again kicking the back of the head of Abigail, who has got a really tough night ahead. Hold on, a reversal! Happened out of nowhere, even caught the referee off guard. Suplex reversed into a pinning combination for Abigail. Even Violet Nyte, I think, quite impressed with that one.
So impressed, she gave her a kick to the gut for her trouble.
Hey, sometimes that's what you need, you know?
Huge Irish whip into the corner. Once again, we were talking in this last match about those turnbuckles. They are unforgiving. There is no giving them whatsoever.
There absolutely is not. That pad covers a solid steel turnbuckle, and that turnbuckle is as unforgiving as anything.
Abigail getting a little wound up from the pie facing going on here, but we'll see. We'll see if it pays off. And then again, going to those ribs.
Devastating knee to the gut as Abigail once again face down on the mat, trying to get as much air and oxygen into those lungs as humanly possible.
You got to think, Kai, being the only other women's match on this card, Rihanna and Jade has got to be somewhere keeping an eye on these two. She's got to be, it's perfect time to do some homework, right?
Absolutely it is. Over the top.
Shoulders up.
Hold on. Trapping her head there was Violet Nyte. Abigail unable to get the full connection on that sunset flip.
Like a top.
And Violet Nyte punishing her for it.
Going for like a top wrist lock, key lock combination type thing there. Oh, crossface. She's got the arm trapped as well.
It only takes 1 second to turn a match around, and Abigail thought she had found that, but Violet Nyte able to counter it at every single turn tonight.
Shades of one redacted superstar. Another Irish whip.
I don't see what's wrong with Bryan Danielson, but regardless, drop kick to the head of Violet Nyte.
I think that you can see Violet Nyte is on Dream Street. She doesn't know where she is. That caught her. Abigail going, building up some steam. That's the move that knocked out Steve Valentino just now. Irish whip, reversal into the corner. Big clothesline from Abigail. Knocks down Violet Nyte. Both women down.
You can see Violet Nyte gasping for air. That clothesline knocked all of the air out of her. This could be the turning point that Abigail has desperately been searching for, but can she capitalize? Has Violet Nyte done too much damage to allow Abigail to get back into this? Hold on.
Missed.
Look at that. Rebound kick to the back of Violet Nyte. And now it's the youngster in control.
Abigail needs to take control here. She needs to capitalize.
On the shoulders she goes.
It's those ribs again, Kai. Those ribs gave out.
Another suplex attempt. Evaded by Abigail.
Oh, Shining Wizard. Oh, but Violet Nyte instinctively rolls out. Great ring awareness there by Violet Nyte. Maybe the experience shining through.
That must be amongst one of the shiniest wizards I've ever seen. As Violet Nyte now on the outside of the ring. Referee to a count of 3. If he reaches 10, that's Abigail with the win, albeit by countout and Bev. I'm not sure she exactly wants to win by a countout, but a win is a win is a win here in the Kingdom.
Absolutely. I mean, you always want to win definitively, Kai, but as you said, doesn't matter. Boom.
Slap to the midsection, kick to the head. Violet Nyte, just like that, turns it all around.
Fisherman's neck breaker. She's going to do another one.
Or is she?
Bro, brainbuster with the hook. 2, 3, it is over.
And that is all she wrote. Turned it around in a matter of seconds, and Violet Nyte walks away your winner. As right now, the representative of the night, standing tall as the winner of the match. Referee raising her hand, takes nothing away from the performance of Abigail.
Absolutely
who
not.
put in a great maiden voyage performance here in Dragon Kingdom. But Violet Nyte was a finalist in that tournament for good reason, and is proving that one day she may be able to get back to that Women's World Championship. Could that be one day soon?